Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, today's message is men who text instead of calling. Okay, why do men text you instead of calling you? All right, ladies, before we dive into this message, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. And welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it really can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are now available in my online store. So just go to the description all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a link that says online store. Just click on that link, and there you go. All right, before we dive into this message, let's look at our affirmation for today. And here we go. Your life is an adventure. Now, ladies, think about this, because, look at your life like an exciting adventure. Look at your life with excited expectations, because your life should be joyous, should be joyful. It's an adventure for you to enjoy while you learn, okay? So think about this today, and it says it changes your perspective, reminds you that the world is deep and rich and full of color and miracles. Okay? All right. Your life is an adventure. So today I want you to think about that. Think about it and look around with gratitude and appreciation for your life. Enjoy your life. Take every day as a new day to explore. All right? Okay, ladies, let's dive into this message today. All right. Men who text instead of calling. Why? Why do they do that? Well, in many ways, it lets them off the hook when they can just send you a text and not talk to you. Because when they call you and talk to you, okay, you can hear their expression. They can hear your expression. And it's more of an open communication. If he's only texting you, it's because he doesn't want that. He just wants to keep you on the line, keep you on the hook. So he'll just send you a text now and then just to let you know that he's still around. That's it. If a man is serious about you, he will call you up and talk to you. Okay? He wouldn't text you. Men text to test the waters. If they're trying to come back to you, they will text you just to see if it's safe to be with you again, or if you will accept them again. Okay? So they'll send you a text. But for men who only text you all the time and don't want to see you, it's because they're preoccupied probably with someone else. Or they're in a place where they can't get to you. Period. They may be locked up somewhere. You understand? If a man is only texting you, there is a solid reason why. He's either involved with someone else, or he's locked up, or something is definitely wrong on his end why he's not calling you, talking to you, making arrangements to meet with you in person. And this is something that, ladies, that you need to think about when you get involved with these men. Okay, we did get a letter in that prompted this topic today. So let's dive into this letter and see what she says. Okay. This young lady says, I dated a man some time ago. We actually only went out a couple of dates. At the time, I was separated from my ex-husband with 3 children. He clearly was attracted to me as I was to him. But under the circumstances at the time, I guess it was too much for him to handle. I guess you're saying because you had the 3 children and you felt like that was the circumstance that was too much for him to handle? Okay. So he ran off like a scared chicken and made up some excuse about how he was figuring things out in his own situation. Okay, well, if a man tells you something like that, it's best just to let him go and forget about it. Okay? Because he's made a choice. Anyway, years later, we became friends on social media. Every picture I would post, he would click the like button, but would never say one word. So one day I decided to block him from my page. Okay, all right. Now, I don't know why you even cared enough to block him from your page. I mean, with him saying that he liked your whatever you posted on social media, why did that affect you in a negative way? Okay, let's see what else you say here. Fast forward to now. We recently saw each other at a picnic, and he told my girlfriend that he was going to marry me, but that I don't know it yet. Well, when you heard that, you should have just chuckled. You should have just chuckled. He's always had my cell phone number, which has never changed. So he recently started randomly texting me. His most recent text, I decided not to respond. If he's interested in me again, he will have to make a concerted effort. But I'm still not certain if I should even be entertaining this man after he ran off 2 decades ago. My children are now grown, and I am an empty nester. My thing is, if a man is really interested in a woman, he would call her to hear her beautiful voice. Texting does nothing but leave the door open for misinterpretations, as words can sometimes get lost in translation. What do you think about this man? Okay. Now, I don't know what his circumstance was some time ago when you went out on a few dates. I don't know, maybe the timing wasn't right, maybe he wasn't ready, or maybe he didn't want to date you because you had children and he didn't want that responsibility. Okay? So it could have been a number of reasons why it didn't work that first time. Okay, later in years, you met again on social media. And you say you became friends. Okay, and he would just click the like button whenever he saw you post something that he liked. What's wrong with that? Okay, what's wrong with that? All right, now you say that you saw each other again at a picnic. He told your girlfriend that he was going to marry you. You know, men say a lot of things just to start gossip or conversation or just to stir the pot. If this man has not even come up to you to start a relationship with you, why are you even taking notice of what he is saying to your girlfriend? You see, I think you should forget about this, because I think he's just playing games. You understand? For him to like your photos on social media is harmless from what I see. But it bothers you, I guess, because you like him. And you're wondering why he doesn't step up to you. Okay? There could be a number of reasons. He could already be committed to somebody else. Or he doesn't want to be committed to anybody. You understand? Or his love interest goes in a different direction. It could be a number of reasons why he isn't stepping up to you. But because he isn't doing it, you need to back away and leave it alone. Okay? You don't need to block him or whatever. It's obvious from your letter that you are interested in him. You are interested in him. Now, he is texting you, but not calling you, because he's probably got other commitments. Why he's not. But he'd like to text you, just to keep you as like a pen pal, like a friend, just to keep you over here dangling in case he finds himself available again. Then maybe he'll call you up. Okay? Men do this to women to keep them on the string now, just to keep them hanging on the sidelines whenever they're ready to come to scoop you up. You see? So they'll just text you now and then just to make sure that you're still there. And if you respond, they take that to mean that you're still sitting waiting for them. You're still sitting on your lily pad waiting for him to come or to call. Ladies, we don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. If he's playing these kind of games, cut him off. Forget it. You are wasting your time worrying about this man. If he is interested in you, he will step up to you. He will call you, try to get to know more about you, ask you out, all of that. If he's not doing that, then he's not interested in you on that level. And you need to understand that, ladies. You need to understand that. Okay? And the more that you start respecting yourself and loving yourself, you won't tolerate this. You won't tolerate a man even just communicating with you over a text. If he does it 2 weeks, it's too much. You see, and most times these men will text you once a week or so, just to see if you're still there. How you doing? How was your day? Things like that. They're already committed someplace else. You see? Men do this. Men, there are men out there who will text, 5 or 10 women all at the same time. Somehow it feeds their ego just to have women, they feel like they have women sitting and waiting on them. It feeds their ego. They may come to you and they may not. But ladies, why would you put yourself in a position like this? Why would you give your power to men for them to just do you the way they want to and anytime they want to? Listen, if a man does not call me and communicate with me, don't answer the text. Don't respond. And if you don't want to hear from him anymore, block him, period. Okay? And then if he wants to contact you, then that means he's going to need to be creative to get in contact with you if you block him. Okay? All right? If men are texting you and making it a habit, stop responding to the text. Because he is just wasting your time. Wasting your time. I remember in my younger years, I did meet a guy that started texting me. I think I did meet him on a dating site. And he started texting me. And this particular guy claimed that he was from the area where I lived. So he started texting, and it lasted for a couple of weeks. And I couldn't figure out during those days, well, wait a minute. Why is he texting me if he lives right here? Then I realized that he's probably married or engaged with somebody else. And that's why the text. Okay? So I finally wised up and let it go. Ladies, don't allow a man just to drag you along. And sometimes men would drag women like this with these texts for years. I received a letter from a lady that says that she had an online relationship texting for 6 years. Texting a man for 6 years. Ladies, that is a 6-year waste. That is a waste of your time and energy. 2 weeks is long enough. If the man is not able to make arrangements to call you on the phone and talk to you within 2 weeks, you need to cut him off, period. Cut him off. Now, if he cannot make arrangements to see you within a month of calling you and talking to you, cut him off. Okay? If he can't come see you within a month, why would you comply to a long distance relationship? You can't see the person face to face. Let it go. It's the same thing with the text. If you can't talk to the person and hear the person's voice, to feel the person's energy over the communication, let it go. Okay? Because you don't even know who you texting on the other end. You really don't. You could be texting anybody. You see? Let it go. These people who hide behind texting, forget them. They're no good for you. You want an honest person. You want a person that's upfront with you. You want a person who is interested enough in you to make arrangements to meet you in person. Okay? And this is the only way that you can start a healthy relationship. See the other person in person. So don't allow men to wrap you up in texting and making you feel like you have a relationship with him and all you have ever done with him is text him. That's nothing. You're just wasting your time. Now, if all you needed in your life was a pen pal and all you ever wanted was a pen pal, well, then to continue to text because that's all you got. And that's all you ever have is a pen pal. Okay, people? But don't, ladies, do not fool yourself into believing that you have some sort of relationship when all you have is text messages. That's nothing. That's nothing, ladies. And men will pull you into that real quick and real fast and have you all fascinated and everything over his text. You see? And then many times these men, if they are far away from you, Then they get you on the video and try to have a sexual relationship with you over the internet. You understand? These men are not serious. These men are not wholesome. These men are not honest. Ladies, cut them off and forget them. If a man is serious about you, he will make arrangements to see you face to face, number one, because he wants to see if it clicks. And you can only do that in person to person. If you're compatible, it's got to be person to person. Can't do these things over the air. Ladies, if you want something serious, if you want something true, if you want something honest, do not allow men to take you down these slippery slopes and these tricky and dark paths and play all these mind games with you. Okay? When you meet someone, allow these men to prove that they are serious about you. Okay? So watch what he does. Watch what he says. Okay? Now, today's video was about men who text instead of calling you. These are not the men for you. Any man who prefers to text you instead of calling you, cut him off. Number one is disrespectful. He's going to continue texting, never calling. That's because he can't talk to you. You're a secret, so he can slip somewhere and send you a text. Let him go, ladies. You're worth more than that. Value yourself, love yourself, and be confident in yourself. Do not allow anyone to show you disrespect. And if a man is not presenting himself to you in a correct way, you need to pass him by. It's as simple as that. Okay, ladies, I hope that you understand this message today, and I really hope it helps. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to MissFaye'sWorld@hotmail.com. That's MissFaye'sWorld@hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter and it won't be overlooked. I want to thank you all for your support. I want to thank you for your comments. I thank you for your letters. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I appreciate all of you. I wish you all well and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.